So, want to squad wipe more teams, whether you're solo or with a team? This video will help you out a lot. Let's jump right into this. So first off, we're going to be talking about what loadouts and weapons and tacticals and all that you need to use to squad wipe more enemies. Now, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, my riot shield class is the easiest, most guaranteed way to get squad wipes when you're by yourself in Warzone. You grab this shield and you grab a most wanted, and it is the easiest way to get squad wipes. I'm going to show you how it performs in a little bit when I show you guys the gameplay. Also, should you choose stuns and restock, or should you go with heartbeat sensor and ghost? Well, it depends. If you're going to be a little bit more of an aggressive player and you're going to be playing solos, then I would say you could go ghost and heartbeat sensor. This is when you want to sneak up on enemies. But if you want to be the aggressive type, you can still play solo and play with restock, because restock and stuns allow you to singularize and to separate the team, and that is what you want to do. One of the most important things you can do when you're playing solos against a squad and when you want to get more team wipes is you gotta separate the team. So obviously, if you stun one, he's paralyzed for a little bit and you can take care of some other ones, then you stun the other one and you switch around. So yeah, it depends where you want to go, but both ways are correct. If you're going to be playing ghost and heartbeat sensor, you want to be a little bit more kind of like flanking enemies and pushing them where they don't expect it. That's what you got to do. Restock and stuns, remember to always use your stuns because they are your best friend. Now let's jump into some real life examples on how to squad wipe more teams. So this is the first example. I'm playing a solo versus trios, and the first example is without a loadout, right? What do you do when you don't have a heartbeat sensor, when you don't have restock, stuns, anything like that? So I'm in train station and I detected a bunch of people outside here, right? I heard them. So first off, what you want to do is remember you're playing solo, so you don't have anybody to cover you. So very, very important thing to do is you want to crouch walk, right? You want to crouch walk or you want to aim walk. If you guys didn't know, aiming while walking is a lot faster than crouch walking. And I heard a couple shots. I've seen them here in the map, and now I'm gonna open the door just to kind of check what's going on. Now, something very, very important: if you have a silenced weapon, it is always doesn't matter how trash it is, but always shoot him with your silenced weapon first before opening fire. So I had my LC10 there, and my LC10 would have smacked him, but I did want to go with my silenced weapon. So I took advantage. Right now they were fighting against another team, and as you guys can see, I'm gonna take one out with the silencer. The reason why I took one out with the silenced weapon, he still got two homies, but these guys still have no clue where I'm at. Now I just turned this 3v1 into a 2v1 just like that. And remember, they still don't know where I am. Now I'm gonna take a look at the second one, again shooting him with a silenced weapon. Now by this time, he probably did see me, and if he had comms, he told his teammate where I'm at. But now by this point, it's already 1v1. Just like that, I turned that situation into from a 3v1 to a 1v1 because I used silencer and I hit the enemy where they expected the least. And just like that, it's gonna be a 1v1 situation. I'm gonna put out my LC10 because I know he's the last guy. And just like that, boom, bada bing, easy team wipe and an easy 1v3. And again, very, very important because I was using the silencer weapon at first. Let's jump into another example. Now, this is the next example, and when I was talking about the loadouts, you guys are gonna see right now the power of sniping. If you are really good at sniping, then I would suggest you use that. Being a sniper in this game can allow you to squad wipe so much easier, because if you thought that last clip was easy, you know, when you take somebody out with a silencer, with the sniper, that's the thing. You can peek and down somebody in an instant before you receive any shots. And that is really powerful. Not only that, but you can also get the power to confirm easier with snipers, which is also very, very powerful. So let's take a look at this. I got a hunted on me. They're hunting me. And I put a UAV out in the air. So, and I can see here in the mini map, there's 3 enemies. Again, we're doing these solo versus trios. And I'm in a truck. Again, what I want to do here, pushing them would be kind of dumb, right? Even though they're a little bit separated, but I don't have the best position on them. They're going to team up. If I miss one of my couple shots, his team is going to come and he's going to kill me. So what you want to do, again, to solo wipe the teams, very, very important, is you always want to take the high ground. You always want to have, again, a place where you can kind of fall back like the Alamo, and a place where you've got better position than them, because right now you're losing. without even going into the fight, you're losing, right? They've got more players than you. So what you want to do is you want to make this even. The way you make this even is usually getting a high ground position. High ground will allow you to make this even. So what I see here is I see there's this building right here, and this is a pretty good building to defend, because if I get on here quick, I can knock one down from the roof and turn that into a 2v1 situation. And you'll see what I do here. Let me just play this a little bit. Here, they just popped that UAV. We can maybe try and hold them off here, and if not, then we got our escape plan there in the background. So one of them, that's something that I was talking about. I've always got plan B. So I left my car in the back knowing that I can escape in case these guys start beaming me really hard or they just push really hard. I can always go in my truck and escape. And this is what I mean, the power of the sniper. As you guys can see, I missed my first shot, but the second shot, just like that, all it took was 2 peeks. Boom, boom. The enemy team didn't even have a chance. They didn't even have a chance to shoot at me. They didn't even have a chance to do anything. This guy barely called me out, and he didn't even have a chance to go to the other room. And just like that, again, quick down, boom, quick confirm because of the sniper. And just like that, it's turned into a 2v1 situation. Let's keep watching. You see me do something very important there. The guy comes up, I stun him, but I don't stun him and turn around or try to contest him. The reason being is if I try to contest him there, I may win that fight, but I mean, unless the guy's really, really bad, but he will leave me with fairly low health. And I heard of that his teammate was coming up. If I shoot him, if I take a little bit too long with that fight, his teammate's just gonna come up and kill me. So again, I'm not in a really good position there. So I choose to stun. And again, just pre-firing the door, making sure he doesn't peek. Now I'm going into a power advantage position. Power advantage position is behind these boxes right here, behind the air conditioning. And we can see we got the crack here in the middle, so we can always see where they're coming from. And again, very important, always have your plates come up. Now, I'm already at the top, but you can even go to a higher vantage position, which is going right here. And obviously my plan from here is that they won't know where I am, and hopefully I can kill one of them fast enough. And you'll see what I'm about to do. I kill him, and instantly I heard the other guy coming. You know, again, you don't want to go to the further confirm yet. You don't want to attack the other guy immediately. I want to jump down and I want to re-challenge that fight another way. As you guys can see here, immediately after I downed him, I get out and I'm already plating up and I'm pushing. I can hear he's rezzing. And he's going to stop because he hears me. And again, very, very important. What I was talking about, restock. They are your best friends. I've already got that stun in here. Popping that stun. I stun him. I know he's around there. And what I do first is you guys are going to realize this because I don't know exactly where he is. I'm going to do what's called a pre-peek. So I peek him and I'm going to come back in so I know exactly where he's at. Now, it's a really good thing to do. You don't always just want to jump and start shooting because you don't know where he is. And if he's got good aim, he's going to blast you. So again, we do a quick pre-peek, and I got ballsy here and I took out my sniper, but it worked out good. Get out of here, kid! And that was a pretty good. He called me a hacker. I got a little bit excited of that one, but that is how you get the job done in some solos. Now, let's go into a few of examples when you are with a team. How would you want to approach that? So here we're in another situation where we're fighting against these guys that are down below, and they're shooting at my teammate, Mr. O, right? And now he knocked one, right? So again, we're playing trios here, so we don't know how many there are, but as far as it seems right now, there is one down and there's still 2 alive, right? But my teammate's also down. Something that you got to realize, you always got to pay attention to your teammates. So we're basically in a 2v2 situation, right? Because we don't know how many are in here. And again, what we want to do first in this is take the vantage point. We don't drop down immediately and start rushing in there. We want to take the vantage point, kind of scout out what's going on. And again, using your stuns, very, very important. You're gonna see something that I do here. We don't communicate that, like I don't say it verbally. This just comes when you're playing with good teammates and when you know what you're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be pushing through this door, and as you guys can see here, watch the blue arrow. Blue arrow is my teammate Seb, and he's gonna be coming around in the back entrance. That is always something that you want to do. You don't want to stack up and go through the same door. That's something you never want to do when you're playing with your teammates. Stacking up can allow you, the bullet can go through you you and hit your teammates. So you could just get down instantly if you both stack up, because you're not ghost, so you can't just cross through. So again, that's what we're gonna do. He's coming in through that other door. I'm coming in through this one. I know one of them is stunned, and it's gonna get the job done. As you guys can see here, something that I do first, I don't, even I'm already at the door, I don't fully rush in. Again, I'm doing the same thing I did last time. I'm pre-peeking. I'm trying to see where they are, because if I just go in there like crazy and they're hiding in a corner somewhere where I don't see them, I'm gonna get banged, right? So here I'm trying to detect where they are. So I see some footsteps here, so I know he's on the right hand side. I got him. I know that guy's right there. So I see my teammate is already shooting at him. So I already know I don't have to worry about that guy. So I'm already turning to the right and taking the guy that is gonna be on that right hand side. And just like that, you get a nice little team wipe. That's called trusting your teammates. Again, pretty important. You saw that right there. You saw that even before he killed them, I was already turning right. Like, I saw him shooting at him, and just like that, I'm gonna help him with a thermite, and I'm already gonna be aiming right side. And just like that, that's how you take another one. Let's go and take a look into another one. Again, so in this situation here, we got people to the right hand side, but we're not going to be really worrying about those. Right now, it's going to be a 2v2 situation here. My teammate 7i, we're getting shot by people inside of this location, right? We can take a look at them because we got them on the UAV. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my sniper and I'm going to take a look at where they are. I've got my UAV ping that they're both in the same location. Again, you're going to see we're going to do the same exact technique. We're going to be pushing from different locations while they are stunned. That's what I'm saying. Stun are just your best friends right there. So I'm gonna stun him right here, and again, I'm gonna just take a couple shots right here, but I don't rush there instantly, again, because I don't know where they're hiding in a corner, what they're doing. So again, we're gonna throw another stun just to take a look at that. My teammate pushed in through that area, and I'm going through the flank, and I can see a guy coming here to the right hand side, and just like that, it's gonna be an easy wipe. And as you guys can see, my friend Seb went in through that building. He took care of this guy, and even though if I died here, he was already jumping, shooting at the guy that was already here ready to die. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, you get those nice wipes. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the final one, and this is the power of the riot shield class that I was telling you guys. All right, there's a full team coming here. They dropped with their teammates here, and now this is the power of gas grenades and separating teams individually. You guys are gonna see what I do here. So one of them drops here, and I'm gonna go for him immediately because his teammates are somewhere else to be seen. So I'm gonna go for him, easy right there, throwing a little thermite there. And what do you see me do here is I don't throw the thermite and go immediately at him. You got to remember, most important thing, don't rush into it like that because they've got more players than you. You are at a disadvantage. So just always remember, that's very important here. I threw a thermite at that guy, but I take high ground. This is the high ground that we got right here. We're gonna go ahead and repeat that, taking a couple shots at that guy, but didn't manage to hit him. Now because that guy was already lit, I managed to get that guy, easy kill. And again, pulling on my riot shield. Riot shield just allows you to scout the area really good and allows you to peek. Here, this guy's taking a couple shots from a couple guys. Again, very important when you're in a solo situation. If they're getting shot by another team, you got to help that team because you're fighting this team. So you got to take a couple shots at them when you can. And I'm just gonna let this play so you guys can see what it's all about.
Love it, love it. Boys, one. Yep.
All right, they really want me. Oh, you stuck him?
Let's go, mother. Fucking come on, man.
Oh shit, bro. We got him. The best class in the world, homies.
Thanks, Stabler.
25 and left. Stay sharp out there.
I might have to make this class.
Bro, it's the best class in the world. Okay. I'm gonna, bro. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you basically run this class. Again, it's very good. Something that you did notice me do is that I always use my thermites and my gas first. So even when I jumped over that wall and I had a clear shot on them, I always want to immobilize the enemy so they don't have any idea where I'm coming from. And that's always one of the things that you kind of want to do. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one.